While anxiety and depressive orders come in different forms and flavors, they share some commonalities. For example, they are all associated with underlying negative patterns. Now, these patterns are both in content, that is what we think about, and the process of thinking, that's how we do the thinking. Now, the content is usually negative in nature. For example, overly underlying or overly focusing on negative aspects of the problem and refusing or discounting all the positives and the possibilities. But there is also jumping to the worst case scenarios. And the process of thinking includes ruminating. I talked about it last time in the video. That is concentrating on the problem, and you go deeper and deeper in it. There is also worrying, there is also complaining, there is also negativity. Now, all these mental habits have far worse consequences, and yet the solution is quite simple: being mindful. Now, there are two words here. You're either mindful, meaning your mind is full of the past, of the resentment of whoever hurt you, of the worries of the future, of the anxieties of the present, or you're mindful in a way that when you're here, you're being here and enjoying the moment, the present, you're present in the moment. So every time you sit there, ask yourself, is your mind being full or you're mindful? And the best of all, with the years experience, remember these things I'm telling, it's not because I studied them in books or what. No, I have lived them, I have experienced them myself. So this is the best of all that I have seen that can shift a depressive mood within just a second. And this is gratitude. Just being grateful about whatever is happening, any small thing. Now, gratitude is a competing response to worrying. So when you find yourself wrapped up in negative thoughts, challenge yourself to find something in that moment to be grateful for, no matter how bad the situation is, because this one helps to bring your mind to the present, because you can't be hurting and grateful at the same time. No, at that moment you're either grateful and happy and relieved, or you're sad and hurting. I'll tell you an example. One time I was almost getting depressed because I thought there is someone and I loved, and when we reached that stage of formalizing things, the parents said, no, we can't take that person. Probably they have their own reasons. And so as I was there one time, I thought about it and I'm like, but wait a minute. Is it better to go in a family and you're like a refugee in a foreign country, and you're just there, you're working hard to please everybody, and you're never appreciated? So I asked myself, is this a rejection or it is a protection? And just a small shift in my mindset changed everything, and that was the end of the depression that I was getting into. So instead of looking it as a rejection, as a problem, I started seeing it as actually an opportunity that I have been given to find something better for myself. Because trust me, it would be frustrating so much to go in a marriage where you're not liked by anybody apart from your husband. You need a family. So just learn to change, that just shift something in your mind from being resentful to being grateful. And when you do, it increases your happiness, your well-being, your life satisfaction, and overall health. So I'm just here to tell you that gratitude is a natural antidepressant. You will go to hospitals, you will go to different clinics, and you will be given antidepressants with far worse side effects. But the natural one and the easiest that you can use is gratitude, because it produces feelings of contentment and pleasure. So use gratitude to keep yourself from drowning in mental habits, negative mental habits that intensify your pain but actually never eliminate it. You could be wondering, everything is going wrong about me. So literally there is nothing, but there is life. Okay, everything could be wrong, but you're still alive. At least you have good health. Even if you're sick, at least you can access a doctor, can get some medication. Sometimes all we have is family, that closeness of supportive friends or family around us. Or maybe you're not having a money that you want, but at least you have a job. As small as it is, maybe it can feed you, it can take care of the basics. But there is also technology. At least now there is that connectedness. You can just make a phone call and you're connected to someone else. So there are a lot of things to be grateful about, even though sometimes we close our eyes on them because we are only concentrating on what is going wrong in our lives. So I just have a small exercise today. How about you get a piece of paper, you draw a circle in the middle, you put the word thank you, and then you start listing all the things in your life, as small as they could be, that you're grateful about. All the people that have done something for you, but you've never even taken time to say thank you from the heart. That means it. Just list anything. It could be just flowing water, a shelter over your head, a friend you can talk to, a family, anything. Just try to teach yourself to be grateful for anything that could have happened. Even in the worst of the days, just try to focus and ask yourself at the end of the day, what good thing has gone on today? You will find yourself having a good sleep and everything will be good, because your mind has shifted from being ruminating and maybe being sad and depressive to gratitude. So enjoy the little things. Learn to enjoy the process. Don't wait for big blessings to be happy, to be grateful. No, life happens in the process. Try to find the little things that matter to you, because those are the ones that make sense, and then learn to be grateful for who and what and whatever is happening to you. Thank you. I still remain Margaret Amoto Msime, your counseling psychologist. Don't forget to subscribe, to like, and to share. Catch on for the next videos on mental health and anything that affects our mental health.